Disguised Toast and Ludwig have called out FaZe Clan. FaZe Clan has been in the news multiple times recently, and it's not looking good. Not only has financial reports leaked about the organization, but Among Us superstar Disguised Toast and Mario Party superstar Ludwig took to the internet to talk about the current state of the organization and their members, all while Smashers debated what it meant for the organization and Spargo with the leaked information. So let's go over some of the context here to first understand what Toast is actually talking about. In a since-deleted tweet, FaZe Clan tweeted, "We want more women in FaZe Clan." One of the members, Rain, responded to the tweet, saying, "Spoiler alert, it's Grace, and the only reasoning I heard because she was on one of the episodes of Stranger Things." Rain mentioning that Grace was coming to the organization was a leak, which started a big rift among the organization. Many were upset of signing Grace and called it a political move, while others were upset for Rain, saying it felt like a jab at the content creator and not the organization itself. Grace fired back with the following on her stream.
Because FaZe Rain said that the only reason I was signed with FaZe is because I was on Stranger Things. I'm sorry, sir. Were you in the meeting with us?
That was Grace's response to what Rain was saying. However, tensions got messy as Rain and Grace continually clapped back at one another with misogynistic comments from Rain.
In response to him using the poster child, I just said, "Get fucking wrecked." And he didn't like that. I don't know how well you'll be able to hear this, but this is his response to me saying that.
Over, Grace, I'm sorry. All I want to say is you're golden Valorant. Make Stranger Things your entire personality even though you're only on one episode. You found out about Twitch through Tumblr. Not only have you not hit a trick shot, but you don't even know what the fuck that is. When you were still playing with Barbies, I made my first million out of this industry. And on top of it, you're excruciatingly made who I would never let touch me on my drunkest night.
That's the founder of the company, the organization I just joined. That's the founder of the organization that I just joined, talking about me.
So, obviously, incredibly messy. Obviously not being handled well at all from anyone. Question is, why would Grace even want to join FaZe if this is how she's treated? She claims it's to help change the organization for the better, but it's very clear the organization has a lot of growing to do, which may be even impossible at this point, if I'm being honest. Among all of this, Disguised Toast also jumped into the conversation.
With the FaZe quote-unquote OGs and stuff, like, I get that it definitely sucks to see something you care about, like your org, become something that you don't necessarily agree with, but you also signed the contracts, you also, like, were part of FaZe when all this transition was happening. You guys were also part of FaZe when you were shilling crypto coins. And now you guys suddenly it's too far. You guys signed quote-unquote the girl from Stranger Things. That's going too far. Scamming kids with crypto coins? Yeah, whatever. Signing Grace? Oh, but this isn't the FaZe I know. Like, bro, it's not like an overnight thing.
On a similar note as well, Ludwig joined the conversation as well to slam the organization.
Criticize FaZe now, and specifically I'm talking to all the OG members, for them to specifically target the Grace signing as like the point of failure for FaZe, to me, brain dead. There are 100 other things that you can point at that are way bigger failures or make way less sense for FaZe. Them signing someone who actually streams, who will get viewership, who might bring more interest to women to FaZe, is not that bad compared to all of the other brain dead decisions.
So everyone's tuning in on it, but essentially, when it comes to this, when it comes to signing new people to an organization, you have to understand the personality comes with them. Like, did being on Stranger Things obviously help Grace in terms of like numerics and popularity? Obviously, that's only a good thing. But I think FaZe itself really needs to, I don't know, sometimes the way that they handle things seems very unprofessional, at least from what I'm used to. I've been with like my Team Liquid, for nearly a decade, and it's been absolutely the opposite of anything like that, the way we handle stuff. But also, when it comes to that, you know, Disguised Toast was talking about sort of the idea that, oh, you FaZe people were okay with people doing crypto scams, but now when they add Grace, it's a big problem. When it comes to that, of course, in the crypto space, there were many bad actors for a long time. There still are. So I just I'm happy to, have been able to be with people like Coinbase that actually have done things in my eyes soundly and have provided massive amounts of funding to the Smash community consistently and without any problems. It's unfortunate that like sometimes these bad actors are in play, but Disguised Toast does bring up a good point where it seems that in the past, when FaZe made so many questionable decisions with who they were with, now is when people are getting a little more upheaving about someone joining the org. It's just a very messy situation, in my opinion. But as all this went on, the owner of Rocket League esports stats, rHocketsS, tweeted this. And this is a big leak that apparently is true, according to what they're saying. And look at that. Super Smash Bros. With $25,000 per month. People, of course, were speculating as to what this even was. Is this Spargo's monthly pay? Is this what happens to it total? As someone who's been in the space for a good bit, my idea is this. I do not think that it's Spargo's monthly pay. I will say that $25,000 a month is probably accurate when you take into account Spargo's pay, Spargo's travel, Smash advertising, per DMs, everything that comes into being inside of a space like Smash, whether it's 1 player, 2, or 10, is going to come with costs. I actually do believe this is the accurate number, but that is not fully going to Spargo at all. Maybe half is, maybe 8, 9. I have no idea like how much it is, but that to me is Spargo's pay plus a lot of other things. But it is telling too that they're losing a whopping $224,000 a month on Valorant, man, and they're actually gaining money on PUBG Mobile and gaining money on Call of Duty, breaking even with FIFA. It's common knowledge that many esports orgs operate at a loss for a lot of what they do for the potential to make profit in the future. So these numbers are believable in some sense, but that's another thing that happened. I don't know why people are even being able to leak those sort of things, which should be private and withheld to the company. But this brings a big perspective into organizations working with various games, and Smash in particular. In an economy where Cody can't get a sponsor, and we're seeing droppings happening left and right, this makes you wonder how Smash is sustaining an esports in the first place. Honestly, though, the answer comes in producing content and activating the right sponsorships. You'd probably be able to offset the money spent per month for the players' influences of money brought in through partnerships and activations to help grow the community, such as Coinbox. In my opinion, there is a way to make money in esports, obviously. Even in Smash, you just gotta be able to angle things the right way and provide people with something that's worth watching. Get enough eyes on a product and it becomes profitable. But it requires narratives, requires advertising, requires giving people a reason to watch, not just, hey, it's the Hungrybox show or the Mango show or the MKLeo show. Like, it's gotta be, there has to be a reason for people to invest not only their own money but their own time into it. So it's something to keep in mind if you're trying to get into the Smash scene in a profit, especially if you're a tournament organizer as well. One more thing for sure is that the infighting within FaZe is not looking good, especially to the point of some people, including the most prolific content creators, talking down the organization. Treat people right, be more welcoming to women in gaming and sports, and bring up your constructive criticism properly in order to make this a better place. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and as always, I'll see you next time.